Hello, everybody. This is Vince with Listings to Leads, and today is our class for lenders. So a little bit of a high-level story here. We've been doing this for 14 years, originally designed to help real estate agents advertise, help them build their brand, help them get buyer leads, and help them get seller leads. We do this with online ads, we do it with print, and we do it with e-flyers that are available that they can blast out through their CRM. We also have drip campaigns. We have unlimited landing pages with all kind of template driven. And we also have 80 PDF guides, and 40 are for buyers and 40 are for sellers. As a lender, you also have access to another 11 PDF guides. And those are really about loan offers. They're general, they're high level, they're designed to capture leads for you. So when you're a lender thinking about why should I work with Listings to Leads, you really, the discussion is about changing your value proposition. You could be calling about today's rates, and I'm sure there are many agents in your market calling real estate agents about today's rates. But to differentiate yourself, we think it's a great addition for you to talk about the technology that you can provide them. And so an agent can always sign up every day of the week. It costs them $60 a month if they just go sign up and use our platform. If you sign up as a lender, you pay $150 to have an account, but you can add 5 agents for free. And those agents don't have to pay to access our system. They might want to pay for some marketing, some print, some ads, stuff like that. You also, as a lender, get a 30-day free trial. And there are 2 packages that you can work with. One is 0 to 5 agents, and that's where most people start. And then you can graduate up to 6 to 50 agents when you're ready to do lunch and learns and stuff like that. So you do get 30 free days. You can add agents to it immediately. You can start generating leads day one, and you can cancel anytime on your profile. So that's Listings to Leads, right? Now, I do want to show you a few things, and whether it's for you or whether it's for your agent partners, you can always go to leadgenwebinars.com and sign up for our free classes. I host these every week. Today's is on lenders. On Monday, it will be Get Started. Following that, Facebook and Google ads, and top tools for more listings. These are really the classes that I think agents want to know about. Facebook and Google, it's basically multiple ways of getting buyer leads and seller leads. And how to do that is covered every 2 weeks, right? And top tools for more listings is, I think, a very important call. And we all know that the NAR settlement has put a large question mark on buyer agent compensation, but the seller listing agent compensation is very straightforward. So you're going to probably want to know how to get more listings and how to help agents get more listings. One thing, speaking though, just directly to your business as a lender, is you're going to want to work with agents who have listings. That's ideal, right? Because if they have listings, they can run ads, or you can run ads on Facebook and get leads with name, email, and phone number. And those people that want to buy homes are probably a great lead source for you in terms of mortgages. So you can reach out to those leads if you want, pre-qualify them, and then hand them off to your real estate partners. Or you can let the agent do the conversion, right? But at some point, you need to help them to see if they need financing, right? So Facebook ads on listings is a great way to go. And if you're a senior lender, that might be a pretty easy kind of thing to make happen. If you're a new lender, you might not be able to go to a seasoned agent and say, hey, I've got this great system. I'd love to help you and get some business from you. That might not work. You might have to work with newer agents. And if that's the case, you're going to want to really understand our platform, right? And that's where this class or lead gen webinars can help you, because you really will understand how to leverage this and how you can bring this technology to a new agent who's, trying to get buyers, trying to get listings, lots of ways to do that. Now, every class that we do is recorded, and it's right here on our YouTube channel. And I point everybody I speak to this page, because every class we've done, Scott does classes and I do classes. They're all here, right? Top tools for more listings right here. Facebook and Google right here. Get started. And then you can go back. There's listings for lenders, listings leads for lenders, and then top tools for more listings, Facebook, Google. So I do these repeatedly. And you do want to check out a couple, especially top tools for more listings, if you're a person who wants more listings in your business. For you as lenders, having the ability to run ads on Facebook, it's super easy here. So really watching one of those is going to help you, but you're going to want to be competent or knowledgeable to your real estate partners for having the ability and multiple ways of getting listings. And so that's really covered here on our YouTube channel. Definitely recommend that you get involved with it. So let's log in real quickly and look at a current lender's account. And when you have now, this guy Joe here, he's over in the East Coast, in the New Jersey, and he works with agents with from all kinds of offices, right? And so you have an agent's page. Each of you have an agent's page, and he doesn't have the 5-agent program, right? He's got a larger program, and he works with these people to help them get ads out, help them get tools out, just help them advertise, so that he's got multiple talking points with nearly, I think it's 40 agents that he's got here, something like that. And yeah. And so that's the question, like, how many agents are you talking to frequently about their business? He has 40. And ideally, as he's helping them understand this platform, helping them get buyer leads and seller leads, he's able to generate more business for himself. To engage that, we have some tools right here. And I'm going to show you the one it's the obvious one, right? Add an agent. And I do want to point out that this can be problematic. And I'll tell you why right now. You can put their first name, their last name, you can put whatever, you can put their email. That's all you need, right? And a username and a password. You create it and you click next, and that's going to add their listing. The challenge with this is that if you have not told an agent that this is coming, they may not know what it is. And they may just completely ignore the system, right? They ignore the welcome email that you sent them, right? And that's not going to help you. That's why you want to be able to explain to agents, hey, I found a great system. It's going to help you with your social media. It's going to help you get more buyers and more listings. You could send this e-flyer out to them, right? You could send it to yourself, and then you could forward it on to the agents that you're talking about. And I think even in the flyer, for some reason I can't get through it, there is the ability, down here, to sign up. It says, get your free account now, right? So if they click that button, get your free account now, that's a message that's going to you. And you now know that, hey, I've got to work with something. I've got to get somebody. Now I can add that agent. Also, there's a print flyer here. So if you're doing an office visit, and right here it says, get your free account. And so this is giving the bullet points of what listings to leads is. There's also a landing page here. And this landing page gives some of the bullet points, a high level of what listings to leads is doing. And if you want a free account, you can request that. So you can share that link that's going to be inside of your account, right? And then of course, you can run ads on Facebook and on Google to tell people who you don't know that you have this kind of area. You just type in the name of the town that you're working in, and that's going to already be pre-written. It will be sponsored by your business page because that's the process. You connect your business page first, and now you're getting the word out to people who you don't even know. There's also a presentation. And if you find that you are having a one-on-one with somebody, or if you are doing kind of a group setting, this is already built for you to use. And I have it up open over here. So let's jump into this because you can learn about listings to leads from this presentation. And then but this is going to help you introduce it to other people. So page 2, it says, hey, we're going to discuss how listings to leads can help you exploit your business. And here are the basic points, right? Listing, marketing, branding, lead gen, social media. If you go to this page, how do we do that? What are the things that you do? We work in your social media. We work in your farm, your seller sphere of influence, and your database, your CRM. And we give you some of the examples: social media ads, PDF guides, social media content. We have letters and postcards, sign writers, landing pages for ISBAs and expireds, and then tools for the seller, and then tools for your database. So that's just a high level of what's going on. If you keep going down, number one, social media, marketing, branding, and lead gen, right? So this gives you some examples so that you can look and say, hey, we're auto posting to your social media for you. We put landing pages behind it for you so you can capture free leads. And that's cool. Free leads are cool. Or you may not know, and I certainly don't know, maybe the agents you're talking with, they're not great on social media. So maybe they only have 50 people or 100 people following them, because this all has to go through their business pages, right? If they don't have a huge network that are following them on these platforms, how useful will that be? It will have limited use, but it will have the ability to give the agent the talking point that they can say, hey, I post your listings on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, you don't have to tell people that Listings to Leads is doing it automatically. We're just doing it, right? Now, if you keep scrolling down, you will see a couple of ladies here actually talking about the fact that, whoa, I'm running ads and I'm getting listings. I'm getting leads. I'm getting leads all day. I'm getting leads all night. And that's the two messages here to talk about Facebook ads, right? This section here is social media PDF guides. We have 80 of these now. And let's see, you can actually have us auto post them, right? And so that will get them out into the agent's social media account with landing pages behind them. So if somebody wants to download any of these, they can do it as long as they give you their contact information. The cool thing is there are 40 of these for buyers and 40 of these for sellers. And there's a place to turn it on and just have it go automatically to your social media account. So you definitely want to have that going on. We also have landing pages. I'm going to show you where all these things are inside the system, but this is just a high level look at it, right? We have landing pages for home value, for down payer assistance. You as a lender can customize. You can go in there and maybe modify or customize the down payer assistance page to speak more to your business, right? That way, when it's being used in the agent's areas, it will be telling the story of what you have to offer. We also give agents a new construction landing page so they can customize that for their local market and then use our tools to get it out there. This is a part that's pretty exciting. Free social content. There's certainly a lot of realtors that'll tell you, I don't like social media, right? They don't really pay much attention to it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that does leave kind of money on the table. There are a lot of American adults, more than half of all American adults are on social media. It's probably closer to 80 to 90%. So if we acknowledge that is true, then you might want to take care of your social media accounts. And this free content is an easy set and forget area, which has colorful conversational content that we can auto post to your agent socials for them. So they don't have to waste time to do that themselves. We're also going to auto post their listings. We're also going to auto post landing pages and PDF guides. So really their social media game is going to get pretty strong. Now, we also have tools for your farm, and those are kind of print tools. The Nearby Homeowner Letter is our number one tool for getting listings that turn into listing contracts, listing leads to listing contracts. Our Just Sold has call to actions on the front and back, and they get listing leads too. And if you want, you can create landing page postcards for Just Listed or Open House. Every one of our postcards, every one of our letters have call to actions built in. So the thing is, print's been around obviously longer than the internet. It's just you don't get an ROI from print. With our clients, they do. We've often heard if a client's mailing out 100 Just Sold postcards, they get one listing. That's awesome, right? So you want to be taking advantage of these things, and and helping your agents take advantage of these things. Now, we also have PDF guides for homeowners. You can use these in multiple ways. I'm going to show you where all these are. You can print them and download them. You can leave them behind. You can do e-flyers. And there's also a lot of tools that are, if you don't have listings, we've got tools to help you get more listings in print and in social. Now, this is our number one tool. It's called the Nearby Homeowner Letter. And we can't quite see it here. It's on the right. I'm showing you an example of a lady who prints them, folds them by hand, and handwrites her addresses on them. Why in the world would somebody do that? The answer is actually embedded here. You could probably not read it. She had a home for sale. She's been a client of ours for more than 10 years. And so she knows what she's doing here. She mails 100 every time she has something just listed and another 100 every time it's sold. And the way that the letter's designed, it's designed to get people to go to their own computer and go get more information, specifically a home value. And she got 100 listing. I'm sorry, she mailed out 100 just listed. She got 4 listings from the first batch. Now she's mailing something just sold, same property, 100 more pieces of mail. And she's got another 4 listings. So that's 8 listings from one home and 200 pieces of mail. I think the big differentiator there is she's handwriting those envelopes. We do have Express Copy as a printing partner. They will mail it to people with equity and you don't even have to touch it. It's 2 clicks of a button and they'll mail it to people with equity and fold it, download it, fold it, and send it to the right people. This guy here, same letter, same tool, 5 listings in 3 months in Texas. How he bought a list from Remind.com, homeowners with more than 5 years equity, and he mails that letter every 2 weeks, borrows listings from his office and mails that letter every 2 weeks. Now, there's another slide here. This is Pat. This is the lady who got 8 listings from one home. And she's telling you that she actually has 3 listings from one condo building because every time she gets a listing, she mails just listed. And every time she gets just sold, she mails just sold. And that just keeps creating more and more business for her. Now, we do have sign writers with text. So you can text this number to that and get a mobile app to somebody's website. That's great for you because you're going to get leads with phone numbers. We also have tools for people that want to sell their own home. You can still engage them and ideally convert them. There are also landing pages for expireds, right? So there's landing pages, there's tools for your sphere of influence. There are multiple tools that you can use and blast out on your own CRM, which have call to actions built in so that if you've got a bunch of stale leads sitting in your CRM, people can actually click and get more information. Now you know that they're engaged, right? So that's right there inside the agents tab as agent invites, that presentation. So let's go look now at some of those tools that we were talking about, right? So when it comes to listing marketing, your listing should auto flow into your agent's accounts and we start creating a bunch of tools. Now we email a bunch of the tools to the agent directly, but you might also find that you're going to turn on the social media auto posting and we're going to auto post to social media for them. But when you click on market listing, all of the tools are right here. Now, the number one action at the top is Facebook and Instagram. And if you want leads, buyer leads specifically with name, email, and phone number, this is the way to do it. You click on Facebook and Instagram, and ideally you have done the setup so that your Facebook account is connected. And for some reason, this guy's account is unsettled. Could be an expired card or something like that. But once you do, you just click one button and it's running an ad. This is a social media post and a post is free. And we can do this for you automatically, or you can do this by clicking post now. But the ad looks almost identical to this. You're just targeting the location and you're putting a budget, stuff like that. The nearby homeowner letter is the letter that I mentioned in the presentation. It's co-branded to you as a lender. And this is something that you can use Express Copy and say, hey, Express Copy, mail to people within a 1 to 2 mile radius. And I want them to have 6 years or more equity. That's like a default setting. And so it's a really simple letter. It's not very sexy, but you're mailing it physically to people with equity. So the leads you're getting here, they're very few, but they're very hot. These are the best seller leads you're going to get. Postcards and door hangers, I mentioned earlier, these are just listed. If you like to do that, you'll notice that there's a URL and a QR code in the front, and there's a URL in the back saying that's affecting your home value, right? There's an e-flyer for your database. And so if you're working with an agent with lots of leads, they can copy this, they can blast it out on their own CRM and activate those leads that are sitting there. We also do short form video scripts and single property websites and virtual tours. Even our single property websites and virtual tours capture leads. Our open house marketing toolkit captures, we've seen clients generate 50 to 80 leads in 1 week on one open house. If they're using all of our tools, they're getting them out in multiple ways, ads, sharing, print, they can capture a lot of leads. So that's really what we're here for. It's if you have a listing, you should be able to get more listings and more buyers. Your accounts also come with a text IVR. So if agents want to print a sign writer so people can text information and get more information by just texting one number to another, that's built into the system. You certainly have to print those sign writers, but they stay with the agent and then they can use them as they go forward. Now, we do other things, QR code for every property. We also create a YouTube video and post it automatically. So the virtual tour is sitting on YouTube, courtesy of that agent on our channel. Now, I mentioned earlier that we have PDF guides, and I'm going to just download one of these. And remember, the agents, they don't have access to the lender ones at the top here, but they do have access to all 80 of the others. And so what's great is if they click market, they can run an ad on Facebook, on Google, they can share it for free on social media. They can use an e-flyer for your database. And these are branded to the agents. Okay. And so it's going to have their information on it, their color scheme, their logo. And so I'm logged in as the office, or as the lender, so it's showing the lenders here. But each agent, they might be coming from Century 21 or Coldwell Banker or wherever, Sotheby's, and they're going to have their own branding flow through these. And like I said, multiple ways to market them. On the social content area, this is the set and forget area where you connect your socials, you tell us the schedule, how often you want us to post, and then you choose the topics. And you can have our PDF guides go out automatically to your social media accounts. If you're working in the Spanish speaking community, we've translated them into Spanish too. All of the rest of the content is all colorful and conversational. It's not heavy reads. It's just nice content. And we have a lot of feedback where agents are telling us their Instagram networks are growing, their accounts are growing because people like the content. And also, if you are using Google Business, which I think every agent should, we're getting feedback from our clients that the SEO of their Google Business pages is increasing because of our content that's going out. Now, I mentioned earlier that we have landing pages, and the landing pages are great. You can even customize your own landing page. Joe here is actually doing a first-time home buyer webinar. And so if I click edit, this is all custom. He built this. There's a button that you can create a custom buyer landing page or a custom seller landing page. And you can just register to watch the recorded webinar, right? And page 2 is where you set up the form for page 2. And then page 3 is the success page. And at this point, it's thank you. It's the last message. Once you created this, you can share this link. You can put it on a flyer if you want, and you can run an ad on Facebook or Google if you want, right? And drive people to these landing pages. The ones that we give you by default are like, what is your home worth, new construction, and down payment assistance. But agents should be thinking of landing pages if they're going to try to compete and get more business. And all of ours are template driven. So you don't have to necessarily do something custom, but if you wanted to, it's available. The default kind of thing that you want to do is you want to create a home valuation landing page for all of your major towns, right? This guy works in Princeton, New Jersey. So he wants more listings in Princeton. So you definitely want a home value. And once you have this, you can run an ad on Facebook, on Google. You could take a print flyer. You could take an e-flyer, and you can have us share it automatically to your socials. The last point I want to point out, or the last major part of the system, is our ad software is amazing. We actually have Facebook's ad software built into our platform, and we have Google's ad software built into our platform. So if you're trying to run ads on those platforms, it's 2 clicks. And because we have all the software, we're clicking everything you need to click to get a successful ad, right? And so here we can see the kinds of ads that they've run. They've got buyer leads, 20 buyer leads here. They got 23 buyer leads here. They got 11 leads here, 13 here, 2 here. So not every ad works the same, but you can see what your cost per lead is. You can see he's invited agents with ads here, and now he's doing ads on properties and helping their agents do that. And so this is I just want to show you there are multiple ways, types of ads you can run, but the one that everybody should be running is if you have a property that's for sale, you leave it on lead ads. These leads are pre-populated from the Facebook profiles. You click create ad. We're writing the ad. And if the agent has their business page connected, their business page is going to be sponsoring this and it will charge the credit card on their account. All you got to do is click publish. Now, you can do more cool things. You can customize this. You can add a video. You can target the different states. I'm not going to go through all that right now because I go through all that on my Facebook and Google class. And I mentioned earlier that you should check that out. But I will repeat that if you have agents that are working in the southern states like Arizona and Texas and Florida, a lot of people are moving from northern states to get away from cold winters. And so it's very easy to just say, hey, I want this to show up in Chicago, right? It's that simple. And you click publish, and that's what's going to happen. So that's the nature of listings to leads. Lots of content, lots of ways to get buyers, lots of ways to get sellers. And if you're providing this platform to your real estate partners, we think that's going to help you get more business from them. If you have questions about the platform, you can email me at vince@listingstoleads.com. I think I'm somewhere on the website when you come to Lenders. We've got a great support team. And as I mentioned, we do live training every week. So you've got lots of resources to help you get your arms around this and help this grow your business. Somewhere, let's see, schedule a demo. I think my contact information is right here, right? Vince at Listings to Leads, and there's my phone number. You can always schedule a call with me and we can talk about it there as well. Okay. Thanks everybody for joining me. This call is being recorded. It will be on our YouTube channel. I definitely recommend spending time there. And if you're going to introduce us to agents, you probably want to point them that direction as well. All right, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the rest of summer.